Hi, this is Coach Sandy, Wellness with Attitude, and it is the beginning of 2023. I am here to welcome you and to thank you for taking a few minutes to be with me. And I have a message for you, but this message is from a book called Think Like a Monk with Jay Shetty. There it is. And it's a book that I read sometime last year and decided to pick up again because society tells us this is a time when we're supposed to come out the gate roaring and ready and ready to be victorious in our business or our relationships. We are supposed to set intentions and just put a lot of energy out. And nature tells us exactly the opposite, that this is the time for self-care. It's a time to hibernate. It's a time to recharge our batteries. So I give you permission to listen to nature if that's what your body is telling you, and to maybe pace yourself a little bit and recognize that this whole year is not going to be determined by just these first couple of weeks. So with that thought in mind, though, I want to share some of Jay Shetty's thoughts with you. And I will take that as our theme for this month. I will bring you a video today and next week and then the week after. But on the 21st, Saturday the 21st at noon, grab a lunch or a smoothie or whatever time of day it might be for you. And I hope that you'll come and join me. I will post up an invitation here, and it will be on Facebook as well. And we'll dive a little bit deeper into what I want to share with you today, and we'll have a discussion about it, because hearing it is one thing, discussing it is something else, and then having a plan to put some things into action is yet again something that will have a bigger impact. So let's start with this. So thinking like a monk is a way of viewing and approaching life. And I'm going to read this to you because I want to get it right. It's a way of rebellion, detachment, rediscovery, purpose, focus, discipline, and service. The goal of a monk thinking is a life free of ego and envy, lust, anxiety, anger, bitterness, and baggage. So with all that going on, the monk says we have no other choice but to find calm, stillness, and peace. And I chuckle because I'm certainly far from a monk, and you probably feel like you are too. Although I am on a spiritual journey, I am in search of the peacefulness, the stillness, and the calm, and I'm doing a much better job at finding that. And if that's something that you're in search of, I would like to be here to maybe help give you some tips along the way. I really believe that life is navigating, and it is a journey. So he calls it the difference between the monkey mind and the monk mind. So let's dive into it for just a moment, and I will share some of the characteristics that I wrote down as I looked at this. The concept of monkey mind would be feeling of overwhelmed. The concept of monk mind would be focus. Monkey mind is complains and blames. Monk mind is compassion, acceptance, taking personal responsibility. The monkey has short-term focus, and the monk has long-term focus. So again, this brings us back to the beginning of this year. If you have short-term focus and you burn out and you don't do things in alignment with your beliefs and your goals and your mission and your purpose, is it really any good? Could you do better? So perhaps a longer picture of being focused on the long term helps you to not only design where you want to be in a relationship or in business or career, but it also aligns with your energy. And so you can take things a little bit more step by step. And so some of the concepts that we will go over as I share with you and as we discussed in the workshop on the 21st of January would be the concepts to let go, looking at identity, negativity, and fear. The concept would go on to grow with purpose, routine, and balancing that ego. And then the third concept would be to give, to live a life with gratitude, working positively in relationships, and being of service. Now, for the tip of the day, I do want to share with you that one of the most constants that we can think about anywhere in our life is breath. So you're taking a moment, 2 minutes is what I'm encouraging my clients and my yoga students to do, to take 2 minutes of breath work 3 times a day and simply stop. Just breathe in, breathe out, be present, be aware, and watch what that does for the psychology and the physiology of your body. So breath work in the physical is that inhale and that exhale. If you add a visualization to that, this has a psychological benefit. So this is where healing comes from, reducing pain, finding the calmness, letting go of the stress. Stress is a negative reaction in your body. And sound therapy, maybe you can tune in or put headphones on to some music, or maybe you can just listen to crystal bowls. They have different vibrations that will help with different energy centers of your body. And chanting is a way also of that repetition sound just puts you in a different mindset, and it connects you to your deeper self. So I hope that these are some things that it might help you to focus on, little tips of what you can do, maybe a concept to just be a little bit more kind to yourself is a message I certainly want to bring to you. So this is Coach Sandy. You can find me at wellnesswithattitude.com. There's a hyphen in between there, so it's wellness-with-attitude.com. You can also find me on YouTube under Sandra Warren, and that's where I will both post this video and also give you that invitation here and on Facebook for that workshop that we will do on mindset and being more focused on how the brain thinks, some science behind it, and what we can do to manifest in our own lives to be healthier in mind, body, and spirit. So this is Coach Sandy. I thank you for dropping in, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day.